Well, everybody, today is June 21st. It is the first day of summer, and it was on this day in the year 1591 that a young man named Aloysius Gonzaga died. He was from a noble family, and he renounced his future inheritance to join the Jesuits. And he was. He was a young man who was garbed in love. So intense was his love of God that sometimes he would fall into ecstasy, not only in the chapel, but sometimes during meals and at recreation periods. But that same love prompted him to serve the sick and the needy and to have a preference for the poor and the lowly despite his noble heritage. And so when the plague hit Rome, where he was studying to be a Jesuit, he went and nursed the sick and laid down his life for others. And he thus contracted the plague himself and died from it. He was only 23 years old. And this is something taken from something he wrote to his mother when he was sick with the plague. He says, "The divine goodness is a fathomless and shoreless ocean. And I confess that when I plunge my mind into thought of this, it is carried away by the immensity and feels quite lost and bewildered there. In return for my short and feeble labors, God is calling me to eternal rest. His voice from heaven invites me to the infinite bliss I have sought so languidly, and promises me this reward for the tears I have so seldom shed." So that was on this day in 1591 that St. Aloysius died, and he is the patron of youth. So today, say a special prayer for our youth through the intercession of St. Aloysius. And this week at Church of St. Therese, we have a litanic on Wednesday night, tomorrow night, at the home of Pat Karovics. All are welcome to come. We have Mass in her home, and then everybody who comes will bring a dish and will enjoy food afterwards. So that's at 6 p.m. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, at the home of Pat Karovics. And we will have another litanic a week from today at the home of Linda Gregory. So check out the bulletin for more information about Linda's litanic, and I hope you can join us at Pat Karovics' home and call the office if you have any questions about that. Also, too, this coming weekend is our second collection will be the annual Peter's Pence collection, which is to support the ministries of our Holy Father, Pope Francis. That will be our second collection at Mass this coming weekend. And also, too, on Sunday, we will have adult formation, adult Sunday school, right after the 8 o'clock Mass, around 9:15 in the meeting room. And we're going to be looking at, what we believe about saints, and also what is our approach as Catholics to reading the scriptures. So that will be our adult Sunday school this coming Sunday in the meeting room. So have a great beginning of summer.